Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the small forward position. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shea Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's New York now. Brunson taking his time here. From the high post, he squares up and sinks it.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the three. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Pass to Anunoby. Dort with a steal, and that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
About a minute into this first quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with it for 3. Towns with a rebound. Outside Hart. Anunoby for 3. Fires in the triple.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him specifically about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. BA?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Bridges. Inside. Stolen by Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Hard covering. And the shot goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Brunson. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
That's toughness, that's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, BA. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Here's Williams. Caruso outside. Pass to Holmgren. Shoots from 12. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Brunson against Caruso. Brunson passes to Bridges. Outside Hart. Here's the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side, Williams. Jacks up a three. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
No, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Here's Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby.
2 minutes.
Caruso against Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Hart passes to Anunoby. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort. .152 left to play in the first quarter. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
City Hall.
A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And here's Caruso outside. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Brunson, pass to Towns. The kick out to Brunson. Lets a floater go. Towns with room to shoot. New York again can't hit.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Anunoby on the take. Kicks it out Towns. To snap the cold streak. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outside Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pure from three-point range. Anunoby's got 6 points.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. .11 seconds left in the first. Out to Bridges. Fires the three. The shot that time not on target. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Thunder up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Shai and Caruso are the backcourt pair. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, down low. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 6.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Bridges with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Left side, Anunoby. And stolen by Caruso. Tipped. Stolen by Bridges. Hart finds Towns. Now Anunoby. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Caruso. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey Brian, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daignault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll tell you, this is what you get for being careless with Lou Dort in your vicinity. This guy takes it away with ease.
Here's Brunson, banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution. Well, that's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Hart can't hit. Thunder leading by 9. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And here are the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Thunder. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive board. Hart passes to Towns. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Down low. And Mark Daignault has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Give it up for him, fans.
Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso with it. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Brunson finds Bridges. The ball's knocked loose. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Gilgeous-Alexander gets the bucket on the breakaway.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Brunson, a good look. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Some room here for Dort. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Anunoby's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Holmgren. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's Anunoby, tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. We've got 1:13 left to play in the second quarter. And stolen by Brunson. To the paint. Stolen by Caruso. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Bridges. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Outside for Dort. Fires from the wing. The Thunder with another miss. Knicks trail by 13. Here's Anunoby, and he dunks it down.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Bridges. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Line, 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Caruso outside. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it often.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
They've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Anunoby in at small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. He's all alone. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
You can tell Karl Anthony Towns is about the team. This guy's solid at working the basketball around.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Caruso outside. It's Dort on the wing. Brunson defending. Anunoby against Williams. Shoots over Anunoby. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Brunson. Now here's Towns. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Great D that time from Holmgren. Thunder leading by 12. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren against Bridges. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. For 3, Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams, but at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Brunson against Caruso. Clock at 6. New York again can't hit.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Pass to Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Anunoby on the wing. Dort with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw tonight. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside Brunson to end the run. And the shot goes down. Brunson's got 8.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch and shoot situations. Nicely done.
Bridges against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams up top. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Williams has got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Towns a screen on Caruso. Here's Brunson. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder leading by 18. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. Three-pointer, Bridges. Knocks down the triple. He has 7.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
And here's Caruso outside. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hart passes to Bridges. Lets it go from the wing. And he can't get that one. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 15-point game. Williams misses. The Knicks have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Bridges. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
New York has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And it's Brunson missing.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Pass to Caruso. To the middle. And here's Holmgren with 2 seconds left. Buries the jump shot. Holmgren's got 6.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Thunder. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, you know this about OG Anunoby. This guy's going to give you tremendous effort nightly. Really good job on the glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
New York ball.
Knicks trail by 15. Brunson with it. Caruso covers. puts it up from the high post. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds now. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
And the Thunder making a change here. Wiggins is checked in from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. For 3, Bridges. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got his 4th assist with that last one. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bridges. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
And the basket by Bridges.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Again, the miss by Bridges.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And they pick up 2s. Williams has got 14 points now in the second half.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And here's Brunson from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Outside, Williams. Wiggins outside. 3-pointer. And Anunoby pulls it down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
New York again can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Outside, Williams. And it's New York with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that. I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Wiggins. Launches it. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Arc passes to Bridges from behind the arc. Caruso grabs the board.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Williams from long range. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Wiggins. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second team foul.
That's on Mikal Bridges. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Caruso against Brunson. A shot from the mid-range. Holmgren with the block.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Thunder.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Out to Bridges. Fires for three. Sinks it from distance.
What a setup by Karl Anthony Towns. Knew his team had to capitalize on that opening.
56-44.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Bridges. Here's Williams. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, the defender really went after him.
He misses the free throw.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 13. Fires from the line. Bridges passes to Brunson. Back to Bridges. The three. The three ball. Again the miss by Bridges. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Back to Wiggins. There's the three. Drains the triple.
He's such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
The three. Wiggins for three. Yes. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is.